What is happening, my people? This is Tim with the Tim Dodd Show, and today I want to show you how to get clients for your staffing agency. Now, this isn't just about getting any type of clients. I want to show you how to get really high quality clients, and I have very in-depth trainings on my channel on the nuts and bolts and step-by-steps of how to generate the lead on LinkedIn, how to go through the process of warming them up, how to convert them. But in today's video, I want to give you an overview of like the state of the industry and why it's super important to differentiate yourself. So right now there is obviously an overabundance of staffing agencies, very clear. So your clients have tons of options and they're getting pitched on every single channel a lot right now. They're getting pitched on every channel a lot, and to them, all these staffing agencies all sound the same. Those differentiators like, hey, we have better customer service or customer attention, all that stuff all sounds the same. It's a big blur. So what happens is when you, like, let's say you go out and hire one of these like lead gen agencies, which I don't suggest because most of them are not very good at all. But like, let's just say you do start getting meetings. They do start getting you meetings. If you're not differentiated, what happens is you actually start getting on these meetings and then they say, oh, that's great. Send us the proposal. We really like this. And then all of a sudden they ghost you and you wonder what happens. And you get on meeting after meeting after meeting and none of them convert. And that's because you're competing on price at that point because you're not uniquely differentiated from every other staffing agency. And so now you become a commodity. And when you're a commodity, you're competing on price, which means if you go ahead and lower your price lowest you can to win these clients, now, even if you do hit your revenue goals, you're now competing for the lowest price, which means you don't have margins, which means you might hit your revenue goals, but now you can't actually hire people to get help and you're burned out and you're working 80 hours. And now all of a sudden you become a slave to your job. I see this happen all the time. It's like start a business to create financial and time freedom. And then these entrepreneurs never figure it out and they end up working more hours for less money and they become a slave to their business. They can't even take time off. So what you want to do is we created what's called client attraction framework, where you actually differentiate yourself as unique, very unique. Number one, you figure out what's that one thing that's keeping them up at night. Like think about that one thing that keeps them up at night and then position yourself in a way that shows that you can uniquely solve that problem different than anybody else in the space. So what happens there is now instead of competing on price, you're actually competing on value, which means that you're taking less calls and getting more clients that you can charge a higher rate, which means you have better margins, which allows you to hire more people on your team. It allows you to start outsourcing some work so you get more time freedom as well as the financial freedom to even take a break. If you want to take 2 weeks off, your company's going to keep running and growing. You've got the profits coming in. And so I've seen so many people become slaves to their business and go 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years down the road and go, I don't want to do this anymore. And the whole purpose of you starting a company or working for your company is that you wanted to create that freedom. So make sure, number one, you're setting yourself different, that client attraction, so that you are uniquely solving their problem different than anybody else. So you're attracting those meetings, as well as step two would be to put a lot top of funnel. So let's say we're doing LinkedIn. I would suggest LinkedIn for staffing, obviously, to get your leads, to generate them, but you have to be unique and then you have to fill up a lot at the top of funnel, like literally reaching out to thousands, in some cases tens of thousands. We have some clients that are reaching out to hundreds of thousands at the top of the funnel. So you're attracting the right kind of person with your client attraction framework. You're getting a lot in that top of funnel. When you get a lot in that top of funnel that say, yes, I want to meet with you, now you're in demand. Now there's people chasing you, so you can now decide, who do I want to work with? You know, you set up the qualifiers of who you want to meet with. So even more exponentially, now you are getting on way less calls to get way more clients. That way it makes way more margins. And then if you want to scale out a sales team, you can duplicate your sales efforts there and grow and scale a business. And we're working with companies doing over 10 million a year. This is how they do it profitably and are able to scale. And then the founders and the owners now have a business that runs for them and serves them. And that's the point of entrepreneurship. So obviously we have very in-depth, how do you create that differentiator on our channel? We have literally more free resources on our YouTube channel than other people in the space are charging money for. So go to the channel, make sure you watch through exactly how we're generating the leads, exactly how to warm them up before the call, exactly how to position yourself as the expert, as a unique company to solve their problem. This is Tim with the Tim Dodd Show, and I'm super excited to be able to serve you. And hey, also, if you got value from this video, like, we don't run ads on our YouTube channel, and we could. We don't run ads on here. We give away a lot of free resources because we really want to make an impact in this space. So if you got value, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, ask them in the channel down in the comments. I'm more than happy to help. If you want to learn more on how to sell more and scale more with your business, also make sure to click the notification on so that you get this information. Hey, this is Tim with the Tim Dodd Show, and I will see you at the top.